Let's nurture a love for reading in India. Let us explore the current state of reading habits in our India. In this video, we are going to see how we can encourage them, how we can build reading culture. Stay tuned with me and have information. And currently, only 34.6 students they love to read when they get time. Reading unlocks bright future. Reading is one of the very integral parts in our daily lives, isn't it? Books are our best friends. When we spend reading, when we love reading, we get a lot of information. We get what is the main purpose and how it is important. We can understand. Without reading, without developing reading habits, it is impossible to know, it is impossible to retain in our memories. But it is the clearly we come to know that only 34.6 students they read when they get time. Many of them, though they purchase book or though they have a compulsory in their studies and schools, they carry all the books to their school and they bring back at home. But do you know that most of them they aren't reading their books? They are not opening every single pages in this book entire year, entire academic year. How they can acquire the knowledge, how they can accumulate the information from the books, that is the important. That's what we have to be very concerned. We have to pay attention how we can motivate them, how we can help them to read the books. Just only 34.6 students they read their books or they read literature or they read. What about the college going or university students? Or what about adults? It is lower than that. Only 20.5% adults aging above than 18 years they read. Only 20.5%. It's very tough, it's very challenging. The India is growing, the India is developing nation, but still we are too much behind. We are not focusing in reading habits and reading habits. And as we know that 80.9% literacy in our nation, but it is decreasing day by day in reading habits. That's the reason how we can develop, how we can build a reading culture in our nation. If we want to see our nation, if we want to have a prosperity in our nation, then there should be heart of reading. It has to be given importance, it has to be focused. Then only it is possible. 34.6, 20.5, these are not even 50%. That means we are not used to even out of every 2%, only 1% is reading, not even less than 1%, not even a 50% people or 50% person or students, they are passionate about reading. Factor influencing reading habits. What are factors and which are factors that it influence reading habits? The first thing is that age. When they are young, when they are small, that time has to inculcate and given opportunity and taught them to develop reading habits when they are young, when they start going to school, when they start writing, when they are learning speaking, that time has to be given important and help them to develop reading habits. And another very important is that gender. Yes, a girl or female, they are 10 more, they are tendency more reading than male. And another important is that parental influence. Parents. If a child, if a parent, if a child, if a student is not seeing anybody at home is reading books, then automatically he won't be able to do that. For him or her, it could be very tough to develop reading habits. That's why it is very important. If you are a parent, if you're an elder at home, you have to be role model for your child, or you have to role model for your family members to develop reading skill and reading habits. These are factors, these are times that these are the persons that we can develop reading habits. And foremost thing is libraries. Have you ever imagined that's how many libraries at the cities you are living or the village that you are situated, the number of libraries, that could be a place where together where we can explore reading different books and different literature. These are factors, this is the time has to be given focus. And how we can promote the reading habits, very important is that vocabulary building. While using visual aids in early times or early days can be focused and can be promoted reading spirits. And to promote reading habits, there should be libraries. There should be a place where we can access books to read and explore. Reading spirit can be developed and inculcated by book clubs. Book clubs means what? We can foster, we can discuss in our daily life, or we can talk about what is the pros and cons of reading books. What are things, what are the informations that we get when we read the books? That's the very important. As a responsible teacher, as a responsible citizen, as a responsible parent, as a responsible elder, as a responsible man or woman, let us together work for accelerating and developing reading culture in our nation. If you are concerned about our nation, if you are genuinely concerned about your family or students, then drop in the comment that which are books you are reading, how you are developing, how you are regularly reading books, which are books you are reading, you can drop in comment box. Guys, this is the great opportunity to come together and learn together and grow together. But this thing is possible only through developing reading habits. Let's nurture a love for reading in India. Thank you for watching this video.